Good morning, farmers. Time to rise and shine and get back to work. Got those 2 fields to work on today. Oh, and harvest a greenhouse apparently. Yeah, we'll leave the door open. Who cares? I want to pick these up, and I'm going to put them right in the pantry because sometimes I pick them up in the morning, get to work, and I forget that they're in my inventory for like a day or two, and I lose so much. Not that I really need it, but, you know, let's be sensible and put it in the pantry where it belongs so the wife can do whatever she wants with it. What do we have for seeds in here? I have no idea. Can I access... Stop it, stop it. Let me in, let me in. Oh, that's why I keep planting zucchini. We'll do tomatoes. That's for... I think I've been doing zucchini for like, 20 years it seems like. Yeah, walk on the table and plant them is the best way to do it as far as I can see. I think I might have missed one. No I did not. What every farmer or gardener would does, stand on the greenhouse table and put down your planters. Simple as that. Have fun. Alright, well that's moisturizing. Let's go put this stuff right into the pantry. A little surprise for the wife when next time she goes down, like, oh, look at all those zucchini. It came from nowhere. I mean, seriously, I don't... Yeah, maybe I'll start selling some of this stuff. I don't know. Still hasn't done nothing with the strawberries. I made condensed milk thinking she had to eat condensed milk with strawberries. I got regular milk in here, eggs. Maybe I need to go back in the kitchen and see if there's something else I could do as 2-tier cooking that she may need. Let's go back upstairs to the kitchen. See, I can make applesauce, but I've yet to find the frickin' apples. I haven't really looked for them too hard, but they're there. I don't know, maybe if I make pumpkin soup, she can do something with pumpkin soup and strawberries? I don't know, that doesn't sound appetizing to me, but... What do I know? Anywho. I want to shut that door. Let's go grab the tractor. I think we bought canola seed last episode. I think we did. Don't need much. If we have like 1,100, that's more than enough. Oh yeah, must be I did buy some. Fill the seeder, please. Spanks. Alright. Let's head out to the field. Or fields. We got 2 to plant today. And then I'll grab the solid fertilizer spreader. We'll take care of those 2 fields. And then maybe we'll grab the liquid slurry tanker and head out to the previous 3 fields that we seeded. And see how much we can get done. So it's that field right there. Along with this one right over here. Let's get to work. As I get more and more done in the fields, I'm getting more and more excited about the springtime. So I can harvest these fields and get a boatload of money and really don't know what to do with it other than buy more fields. I keep hoping that by saving the money, at some point the devs will come out with those new equipment and implements. Maybe at least we'll just have the money to buy it right then and there and give it a try. Still waiting on that update that they promised last Monday or Tuesday. They said, oh, it'll be out either today or tomorrow, and then here we are a week later with nothing yet. So either, I don't know, I just assume that they're having problems with it, I guess. Not sure. But we'll just focus on what we have so far. Every time I come down this field, I keep looking for these two people that are supposed to be at this point. Wow, maybe they're always there, and I just can't see them to the through the sunflowers. They even see them there. I'm like, yeah, they're not there again. And I right mouse click, and it's like, oh, they're there. I just don't see them through the sunflowers. Okay. I'll say no more. It's going to be so nice to have all these long jobs done on the field. Fertilizing does not take that long at all. But plowing, cultivating, and seeding does take a little bit of your time. I mean, it's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon and we got right on these jobs, other than doing the greenhouse this morning. But we're just about all set for next spring. As some people say, the money's in the ground. Alright. Let's bring the seeder back. We'll empty it. Put it next to the greenhouse for the season. And we'll grab the solid fertilizer spreader. It's not going to take long to work on those two fields at all. I think those are only two fields we got to do with the solid fertilizer. I believe we did the other three. Oh man, I'm getting old. I can't remember this crap. Did I fertilize? That says 80%, so it must be I did. Was this field, that field, and this one? Yep, did both there because I'm at 171%, 173%. Yeah, I did those. I own this field now. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah. So solid fertilizer on the two fields we've been working on this morning. And then we will grab the liquid slurry tanker, top it off whatever we have in storage, and we'll go with the three fields I just checked. Because I got to get that done before that hits the first growth stage. I don't know why I can't say that. It's like a tongue twister the first time I say it. First growth stage. Alright, let's go up to the top of the hill here and grab our spreader. Get right back to work. Yeah, you were running away from me and then you just turned right into me. That's brilliant. Alright. Should be nothing in this. Alright, I was a good farmer and empty it last time I used it. Actually, I don't think I had empty. I think they ended up running out just as we were finishing off a field. Fill with fertilizer. Yes, please. It did fill. Yes, it did. Okay. So I'm thinking when we get done with working our fields, probably one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around the map, see if I can find these frickin' apples. I thought those trees next to my farm were apple trees. But maybe they're not implemented yet, even though you can do tier 2 cooking with it. Okay, let's get working on this field here. Seems like a good distance I got going. And we should be able to do these 2 fields with this 1 tank by itself. One thing I was thinking of when I was seeding that 2-hectare field over there, this should kind of have like a gradient of what your soil condition is. So like after you get done harvesting it, your soil condition could be like a D grade or something, and after you plow it, brings up like a C grade, and after you cultivate it, brings like a maybe like a B minus grade kind of a thing. Seeding it won't change the grade because seed does not actually make the soil better. But then fertilizing it with both the liquid and the solid fertilizer can make the soil better for the seed itself. If that makes any sense? Alright, turn that off. As you saw, we were probably up near the 90 percentile on that, so that's good. And starts, yeah, I almost said seeding this field. Yeah, we already did that. Fertilize. Fertilize. I don't know if this is true for everyone else. It just comes back to me once in a while when I get up near Janice's farm. But in the beginning when I did the quest for it, and I forgot what, I think we get the harvester from her. The old harvester. I think she says that we're able to buy seeds from her. But I keep checking with her and she doesn't sell no seeds. I think she said something like we can buy seeds from her cheaper. But I don't get the option to buy seeds from her at all. Alright, we're moving right along in this field as well. Yeah, we still got 59% fertilizer in this, so we're more than good to the end. I can even waste some if I wanted to. Meaning I can overlap just a little bit. Yeah, that shadow of that eagle. I don't know. And that bird just disappeared. Must be went behind a cloud or something. I don't know. Since we got the extra fertilizer, I'm going to try to cover more of this field than I can. 80 some odd percent, which is more than good enough for me, but you know, why not? 90%, we'll call that good. I'll leave it on, just get this little corner piece here. We'll go empty this, drop this off, and then we'll pick up the liquid slurry tanker. But we'll go to the other 3 fields first because we seeded those, I don't know, like a week ago in game maybe. So we need to get that done before it grows so we don't do any crop destruction. Whoops. Got daydreaming. Got to empty it first. Boy, it's getting laggy around the farm again. Not sure why. I don't know if it's going to show up on the recording or not. Empty the fertilizer. Yes, please. I would so much love to be able to go to the building materials store, get materials to build ourselves a garage. Yeah, let's come down here and grab this slurry tanker. Yeah, perfect. Can't see where I'm going because of that tree. Look at that. Lined up the hose just right. A happy little accident right there. Yeah, we're at 69% in the tank, so that's pretty decent now. See how far that gets us today. I'm thinking I'll do the bigger field first, just to make sure that we cover that, because it's more important we get the bigger fields done, obviously, because the more percentage you have done on those, the more it's going to produce. So I don't want to run out and only do like maybe a third of that field or something, and then it grows, and then I can't go back on it. So we'll do that field first, and then we'll do the 2-hectare field. Like I said, we'll see how far we can get. Like I said also before, this machine spreader does have a pretty good distance it does spread. So hopefully we can get this done and maybe still have like, let's see what percentage. Yeah, so hopefully we can get done still have like 30% left in the tank. That'd be great. Yeah, basically one time around the field gets us up to almost 30% coverage, so. Around and round we go. I just noticed though, I've used this slurry tanker quite a bit. Well, actually, I don't know if this actually this one. I don't know if this is my first or second one that I bought. But to me, I don't think I never had to wash them or hooked them up in the rain, so they look pretty clean. These things should get really filthy. I mean, these tankers. You never see a clean one. At least I never do on the farms around here where I live. I'm pretty sure the first time I fill them up, it says covered in chocolate milkshake. We'll call it that. So about 27% left on the tank. We'll turn that off. Got 83% coverage, which is pretty good. So this field being 1 hectare smaller, we should have enough to do this field, and I'm thinking the other field as well. Maybe just not quite as much on the last field. But if we get these 3 fields done, that'll be fantastic. And we still got about 10 days left in the season for the cows to produce, and that should be enough to spread fertilizer on those 2 fields we did this morning. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Because that'll be great for the winter canola. It'll be a good harvest in the springtime. Bird, you might want to move. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I hate plowing this field because you can see all the... It's not really a flat field, and when you're plowing it, boy, that plow just jerks around this tractor. Not as bad as it used to be. How we doing on the tank? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Houston, we have a problem. So we got to almost 70%, so that's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know how long it'll be before these fields start to grow. Because I don't write this stuff down when I planted it or not. But you can see the fields, if you've been watching, we've been doing fields in sections. So that field right there is the previous section of fields I did. That's already growing. So I'm guessing in about a few more days I got to get back to this field and that field. The cows do produce a good amount of fertilizer per day, so you know, tomorrow or whatever I might be able to finish off that field, and then I may have to wait 2 more days enough to top off that one. And I keep forgetting about that ditch. But anywho, and yeah, I do know you can you buy liquid slurry at the agricultural store? I mean, we know you can buy the solid fertilizer, but can you buy liquid slurry? I don't think so. I was also thinking what the devs could add in the game as well. I mean, all the other farmers do have cow barns and all that. So I was thinking that other farmers could, you know, have cows, and they could, for jobs, they can hire you to milk their cows. Because you remember in the last update, which seems like ages ago, when you milk the cows now, you sit down like on a stool or something like that. It shows you actually milking them. Which, you know, is a decent add-on, but if you're married, your wife already does the cows for you, so, you know, I never go and milk the cows anymore. So it's a feature I don't ever see. But if they add that to where the farmers have cows and they give you a job like, hey, can you milk our cows? That'd be fantastic if you could. I'll give you like 150 euros. But not many social points. We got plenty of fuel and stuff, but you know, why not? So we'll refuel, and I wish it would stay in that box so I could do both. We'll have to enter the fuel tank depot. Yeah, my shoelaces, you know, yeah, I'm sure they look good. Park the tractor underneath the trees so the sun can't fade the paint as much. Yeah, I could park in the barn over there, but I'm too lazy. No, I don't want the scaffolding. What time is it anyways? Yeah, it's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, that's right, I'm hungry. Let's do that. Oh, the wife is actually cooking. Maybe she heard I had more new zucchini downstairs. But I'll tell you what, since it's only 5 o'clock in the afternoon, let's say 5, 4, or whatever, let's go hop in this, our van with, has a mysterious black, bluish door until I jump into it, and then it turns back to orange. Anywho, let's drive around for a bit. Let's see if they got any trees around their farm that could be apple trees, or we'll have a quick look-sees around and see if I see any trees with red dots in them. I don't see nothing here. Well, let's take a quick gander around. Try not to get stuck. There's the 2 fields that we may buy next year. Oh heck, what does this field go for anyways? That's only 12,000. I like how I say that now. Oh, it's only 12,000. But when you begin the game, it's like, oh my god, I'll never get 12,000 to buy this field. Hey, have you guys seen the apple trees around? So, yeah, I drove around for a bit. And then I decided, you know what? I'm just going to Google. Yeah, I don't want to park at the farm. I want to park at the bus stop. I figured I'd Google it, see if anyone has found apples, and most people, the only searches I really found were people saying how to cheat it in. Why don't I have wood planks? I don't want wood planks on my hitch. Let go. Wow, that looks like it could be a problem. Yeah, so, yeah, I did a Google search and I didn't see nothing where anyone has found apples. I looked on YouTube and, you know, nothing said anything about people finding apples, so maybe it's not implemented in the game, even though if I go to the stove, what are you looking at? Oh, now you're just looking at me. Yeah, so, you know, I can apparently cook applesauce, but, you know, it's kind of hard when you can't find apples. There goes one of those frickin' eagles. But anywho, I figured, you know, we tried to go looking for apples, and I guess that was a fail. But maybe we got some answers that it's not into the game yet. So, what do we get done today on the farm? Well, seeded those last 2 fields. No more seeding this year. So no more plowing, no more cultivating, no more seeding. We spread solid fertilizer, so we're done with that for the year. And we did spray some liquid slurry on the 2 other fields that we seeded before. So I'm guessing we need about another 6,000 kilograms of liquid slurry to finish off the fields that we have left. So, can you gals in here? Hey, what do I got to put in your diet to make you, you know? Yeah, I'd rest too. So yeah. So I think that's going to do it for today on the farm. Yeah, the wife wants to have dinner. I know that look. She wants to have dinner alone with, with me. She doesn't want you guys along. All right. I think it's our it's the anniversary of our first date, right? Yeah, we'll call it that. So that's gonna do it for today on the farm. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode, and I shall see you in the next one. Have a good one.